Hey guys, Andrew Davidson here, and welcome back to another As Per My Ability video. If you like what we do here on the channel, if you like our videos, if you like our content, please do us a favor, comment, like, subscribe, do all that fun YouTube stuff. Hit the bell so you get notifications when we post new videos. I heard if you hit the bell, you get 7 years good luck. But you'll never know unless if you hit the bell. Today we're going to be talking about TV shows. Well, not really. I like to talk about TV and movies a lot, and when people ask me about my favorite shows, I kind of have two sitcoms that I really enjoy that I would say are my favorite sitcoms. One of them is called How I Met Your Mother, and the other one is called Community. Now, both of these shows are either canceled or they've run their course. They're not currently on, is what I'm trying to say. And so, How I Met Your Mother stars Neil Patrick Harris. He's an actor, got started with Doogie Howser as like a child, so he's a child actor who's grown up. He's now 47 years old. He plays Barney Stinson in How I Met Your Mother, who does magic on the show. Now, I didn't really know, little did I know, that Neil Patrick Harris, or I'm going to probably be referring to him as NPH for the rest of this video, is an actual magician. He's kind of an amateur magician. He studied magic. He knows actually a lot about the history of magic and magicians and where certain tricks originated from. It's quite cool if you can find some videos of him talking about magic. But Lord knows, blimey, Neil Patrick Harris has come out with his own board game. And so today, we're going to be talking about Neil Patrick Harris's Box One. It's got a nice gloss to it, so there's going to be lots of glare. But today we're going to be seeing exactly what NPH has with a board game and Box One produced by Theory 11. And so hopefully you'll stick around because it's going to be legend. Wait for it. Legendary. So Box One I was turned on to Box One through an interview that I saw on YouTube. I might post the link below. I might be lazy and not. I'm not, whatever. It's an amateur magician, a YouTuber, as they would say. He's a YouTuber who's doing an interview with Neil Patrick Harris, and they're talking about magic, and at some point Neil or NPH has to kind of plug his product or whatever, and the interviewer tries to get his audience. He tries to kind of establish, what is this? What is Box One? There's a lot of glare, but I'm going to try to show it off. There's kind of his face there, and so he's basically talking with NPH over Zoom. And he's like, what is this, Box One? And he's trying to classify what it actually is. And NPH, throughout the entire interview, is being completely, really dismissive of everything that he's saying. Like, so, for example, he'd say, okay, so we've seen a lot of escape room in a box kind of things. And then NPH would be like, yeah, but it's not really an escape room. And so then the YouTuber's like, well, I noticed on the box it says like a game of trivia. So it's like a party game trivia. And he's like, yeah, but it's only for one player. So it's not really like a party game. And then it's got a little bit of like narrative to it. So then the guy's like, oh, okay. So it's like a narrative game that leads you through choices and story and like a choose your own adventure. And then Neil Patrick Harris is like, yeah, I said a little bit of narrative. There's a little bit of narrative to it, but there's like puzzles and stuff too. And so he's trying to get NPH to kind of classify, what is it that my audience is buying when they buy what is this? Is it a board game? Is it an escape room? And NPH either has the greatest promoting technique in the world, or else he just was not in the mood for that interview. I have no clue, but it worked. It worked. I got a copy. I was like, what is this? It's not an escape room. It's not a trivia. It is a game. You probably can't see. I'll just read it. It is a game for one, created by one. So this is a one-player only game. It's created by one person, Neil Patrick Harris. It's got NPH's name all over it. It's for ages 14 and up. And so I figured I wanted to show off this now that I have it in the mail. I have not really opened, I've taken the shrink wrap off and I've kind of opened the box, but I don't really know exactly what this is or how this works. It was created in 2020 and it was created with the quarantine of the pandemic, the corona pandemic virus in mind, which is why it's a box one, a game for one, by one. So this is a one-player game that's supposedly full of, and I'm going to quote, evolving game of trivia, codes, puzzles, and discovery. Now I'm going to be doing something kind of difficult for this particular video. I've watched some YouTubers talk and review box one. So I mean, there's some reviews out there and stuff. You guys can click on other videos and watch reviews. They've said that it takes box one, it's a single player game, and it takes about an hour and a half to about 2 hours to play, give or take. To go through the whole box, like to get through all the content, and it's a one-time kind of consumable game. You play it once and then you're done. But it was designed for quarantine kind of purposes, where you would be stuck maybe at home and you'd be stuck by yourself. That was the whole idea that sparked the box one, the one player game. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to do a little bit of a unboxing and a little bit of a playthrough. Now I'm just going to start kind of playing the game just to show you guys how it gets started, how to get kind of started with the game. However, I personally am not going to be sitting down for 2 hours in one block and playing the game. In fact, I want to treat box one as kind of a side thing that I'll probably just leave set up on my table or have sitting out that I can come over to and play for a little bit. And maybe if I get stuck on maybe like a certain puzzle or something, I can set it down and walk away and come back. And so for me personally, I plan to just have it as a little, like the way someone would set up maybe like a jigsaw puzzle, and they wouldn't necessarily sit down and solve the entire jigsaw puzzle in one sitting, although definitely people have done that. But they can put together some of it, walk away, come back, put together some more of it. That's how I plan on experiencing my box one by NPH. So for this video, I'm not going to provide much of a review. What we're going to do is we're going to do an unboxing, and then I'm going to kind of just get started with the game, showing you the opening cards and the opening, I guess, puzzles or trivia or whatever. I don't know. I haven't started it. This is all going to be brand new to me, and just as it'll be brand new to you. However, I'm not going to go through the whole game. Now, having said that, before I change the camera, this is going to be spoilers. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. So I'm going to be taking the box off. I'm going to be showing you the components. I'm going to be going through the initial part of the game that gets you kind of started. Maybe we'll look at the first couple of puzzles or something like that. So if you plan on buying the game, don't worry about me spoiling the whole thing, because I'm not going to be sitting here for 2 hours. But B, I will be spoiling if you don't want to know what's in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? This is going to be probably not the video for you, because I am going to be showing you what's in this box one and start kind of playing it and see where we go from there. So let's cut away and let's get into NPH's box one. Okay, so box one, here it is. Here's the box. Now this originally started as a Target exclusive, but it's no longer Target exclusive because I ordered this copy off of Amazon. So here's what the box looks like. We'll just kind of show it off. It's got the glare sort of gloss on it. So it's a game for one, created by one, NPH. The age is 14 plus. I'm not sure why 14. It doesn't seem, the game doesn't give me the kind of adult vibe to it, but that's what it says, 14 plus. Oh, there's a hole. There's a hole in the box right here for some reason or another. And so here's what the box looks like. We'll go ahead and open it up, and I'll show you what's inside, and then I will I will sit down and get started. Here we go. So here's the box. Theory 11, presented by Neil Patrick Harris. Theory 11 is usually a Magic company. They make like playing cards, Magic poker cards, Magic items is typically what they make. Oh, cool. Box 1. Hey friend, it's your friendly friend, Neil Patrick Harris. I hope you're alone and excited to challenge yourself because you're about to dive deep into my crazy awesome new game, Box 1. You'll be using all of the items you find inside to complete the Box 1 challenge. Are you by yourself right now? Seriously, are you? Okay, great. The game involves a series of challenge cards that you need to play in order. Follow every instruction strictly and keep your eyes peeled, as you never know when the game might take a turn. Ooh, I've heard that there's some twists in this game. Use the notepad and pen to jot down any thoughts or clues that you discover along the way. Feel free to consult the internet for any help that you may need. That was one thing that was pointed out in another YouTube video, is that you do need the internet for this game, so Wi-Fi is not included. To begin, find the black envelope in the game box. It contains an important message inside. Read it now. After that, open the box of challenge cards and read the first card. If you truly get stuck and need a hint, there's a website here I'm not really going to go over. And then it says NPH. Box 1, a game for one created by one. So you get a little sheet that kind of welcomes you to his game. Here is the black envelope that we are supposed to kind of start off with, but I'm just showing things off at this juncture. This fits in here like this. There is a notepad. It says Box 1 on it, I'm sure. I've played enough kind of puzzly escape rooms to kind of always look through everything, you know what I mean, like for clues and whatnot. And a pen. We'll put that there. And a pen with the cool NPH logo. I don't know if I can really get if the logo will come out, but that's the Neil Patrick Harris logo on the pen. Oh, and it works. Yeah, so it gives you a pen to jot some things down like it says. And so the last thing that comes is the challenge cards, which I already kind of know a little bit about, and we've just kind of read. It's in this nice kind of shiny box, and what you do is you open it up and you basically just go through these cards in order, one by one, which I will be doing in a little bit. And when you get to the bottom, I assume you're done. I don't know. I did hear that there are some twists and some unexpected things that kind of happen in this game. So I don't know what they are because I haven't really played this yet. But here's the unboxing. That's everything that you get in Box 1. And so why don't we go ahead and, like I said, I will get started with the first couple of cards, maybe the first challenge, just to show you how the game gets started. And after that, I will kind of hold off and leave the rest up to you if you want to pick up a copy of your own, and we'll go from there. Okay, so the first thing that the instructions told us to do was to look at the black envelope and, you know, read it and see what it says to get us started. This feels kind of like a credit card, but not quite. It's quite thick though. You will need this card later. It is quite thick, but not quite a credit card. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and just throw this back in the envelope. Nothing else to do. I'm going to take out the challenge cards and kind of put everything off to the side, and we will go through the cards together. So I've removed everything kind of off to the side and zoomed in on the cards. These are the challenge cards that the instructions, as we just saw, said not to shuffle these and basically just leave them the way that they are and start at the top and just work your way through, I suppose. And so we will start with the first card. You'll flip it over, and it even says, the first card there says, welcome to card number 1 of box 1. Prepare to take a journey like never before in this ever-evolving game of trivia, puzzles, riddles, and cryptic codes. I really hope that you are the one to successfully complete box 1. You must follow all of my instructions very carefully. Now, take a deep breath. Oh, and let it out. I already did that. Okay, now you can get back to breathing normal. Did you do that? Fantastic. Just a simple test to see if you're good at following directions. So far, nothing really, just kind of set up. We'll kind of hit the next card. The next card says, now take the card from the black envelope, put it in your freezer, and leave it there. What? Seriously, you have to do it. Once you've done that, come back and keep playing. For the free black, okay. Like I said, I put everything kind of off to the side. So the card from the, we looked at this card here. It said to put it in the freezer, so I guess that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we've got our card, and we'll put it right in here with the ice, right by the ice trays. Now we've put the card in my freezer. Let's, I guess, continue on. Here it says, stop. The next card is super important. Okay, proceed when ready. Okay, I am ready. This is apparently super important. Now, make sure you play all the cards right underneath me in order. Okay, ready, set, go. Okay, this card's important? Is it different somehow? This card's important. The numbering's been correct on them. I've been kind of looking at the numbering of them. The next card's important. So, well, let's just keep going. Yeah, number 6. Using the capital letters from the previous card, solve this. So it's a blank, 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 blank is the capital of what country? So using the capital letters from the previous card, solve this from the previous card. So from the previous card, let's look at the capital letters. Play, all, right, in Paris, P-A, play, all, right, in, and then set. So Paris. It would be Paris. Yeah, it's the capital of what country? France. So there's that one down. And here's where I'm going to stop. So this is box 1. I've gone through the first 6 cards, so I've not really spoiled a whole lot. I've shown you kind of the intro puzzle, I guess, even though it was just looking at the capital letters of a previous card. The other card is in my freezer. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it in there or not, because again, like I said, I'm going to be playing this game in chunks, and so I don't know if I'll necessarily leave it in there. Maybe I'll just, I'm not sure. I don't know. So this is box 1. What do you guys think? Do you think it looks cool? Are you guys going to want to pick one up? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see. If you've played box 1, let me know your review. Please don't spoil anything in the comments, but I do want to know what people think of Neil Patrick Harris, who is an actor, essentially, coming up with his own kind of puzzle game. And so that's going to be it for me. I'm going to sign off. And once again, my name is Andrew Davidson, and this is As Per My Ability. I will see you guys all at the next video.